Hi, my name is John, and I'm the owner of the GoodStewardOnline.com. We are a bookkeeping business located in Wasilla, Alaska. For today's QuickBooks Online tip, I want to show you how you can clean up your vendor list. Now, a very common scenario in QuickBooks is that there is one vendor listed multiple different times under multiple different names. The problem with this is if you want to run a report based on transactions per vendor, you're not going to get a very clean report that way, and not going to be able to track those expenses accurately is going to cause problems later down the road. So it's good to always have your vendor lists good and cleaned up. Now, the scenario I'm going to show you is in this sample company, and I'm going to show you where we have one company listed 3 times, and there's transactions attributed to that customer in all 3 of those vendor accounts. So let's take a look at this example. The first thing we want to do is get to our vendor list, and there's a couple of different ways to get there, but if you look here under expenses and bill pays, you're going to see vendors is an option. So choose vendors. If you went over here also to my apps, expenses, bills, and you're going to have the list here to show you that you could go to vendors that way. So you can see in my vendor list, I have Apple listed 3 times, and it's listed under 3 different names. It's listed under just Apple, Apple Inc., and Apple.com. Now, let's say in a scenario, make-believe scenario, that we have transactions attributed to all 3 of these vendors, and we wanted to combine them. How would we do that? We don't want to just go in and change each transaction. That's going to take too much time. We don't want to delete one if there's transactions that have been attributed to this vendor. So how are we going to merge them together? That's the situation that we are faced with. So let's take a look at this first one. That's just Apple. And for this scenario, I want them all to be apple.com. I don't want Apple. I don't want Apple Inc. So let's edit this vendor. We have Apple open. We're going to click on edit up here on the right side of our screen. And we're going to change this to apple.com. We want it to match exactly like the other vendor that is listed here for Apple. And then we're going to click save. And QuickBooks is going to pop up this warning and say something's not quite right. This name is already being used. But then it's going to ask you, would you like to merge the 2? This is where you want to click yes. And the reason that we want to do that, now it's going to say here that Apple was deleted. And if you look to your vendor list now, you're only left with Apple Inc. and Apple.com. The reason that you wanted to merge them instead of just delete one is because you wanted those transactions to merge over to apple.com. Rather than going to each transaction in your books and changing them to apple.com, this would automatically merge them together. So let's take a look at Apple Inc. And on this one, we want to do the same thing. So let's edit it. And we want to change it to apple.com and hit save. We're going to come up with the same warning. We're going to click yes. And now, if you look here on our vendor list, we only have apple.com that's listed. So that's how you would merge your vendors and clean up your vendor list when you have one vendor listed multiple times. I hope this video helps you in your QuickBooks Online work. And if it does, please like and subscribe to this video so that you will get notification when new videos are uploaded. Thank you.